Ooh, yeah. Tasty today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's the story? It's Example. Welcome back to another video. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the lack of things to do in FIFA 22 right now. And it's unfortunate that I have to talk about negative things. I just feel like it needs to be said. And also, there's not like there's a lot of stuff to put up on YouTube right now since FIFA are kind of shitting the bed. But yeah, so we're here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about what I think is kind of wrong with the game right now and what they can do to make it better. I'm not talking about it from a competitive aspect. I'm actually talking about it from a content creator aspect. Okay, so this year has been really weird so far. Like, we've been playing for a month now, and I just feel like there's not a lot to do for a content creator. Okay, so like, I'm just trying to think of ways that, you know, people can kind of push content, and it just isn't happening. Like, all right, let's just say, right, so Division Rivals, you play it, and it's a lot going on all the time in Division Rivals. Like, the games are tough, don't get me wrong, they're always tough. But the maximum rewards that you can get from Division Rivals is 7 wins away. 7 wins, all right, for the whole week, 7 days. That's 1 win a day. It's only just over 2 hours of gameplay for the whole week, and that is the maximum rewards you can get. I'll talk about that a bit later, a little bit more in detail. And then, all right, when we look at the objectives last year were pretty good, pretty damn good. Pretty sure we had a Mukiele this time last year, if not next week last year. And this year, we have Cruz, a Max Cruz objective. 68 pace, 84 rated. 84 rateds in the market are currently 1,500 coins. And even if he goes to an 86, this card is only worth about 10,000 coins. So, and he's not usable. So I'm finding it very difficult and very hard to understand what exactly are they doing and why. You know, like what? Why is Cruz there? Nobody wants him. You know, and then you talk about squad battles, and a good few people do get a bit of joy out of squad battles, but value for time and the rewards that you get for it are just not there. I would not play squad battles ever. You know what I mean? I don't really like playing against a computer either. So, like, you get an ultimate pack and 2 50k packs or something and about 40,000 coins, I think, off squad battles for like 40 plus games a week. I just don't think that adds up either. You know, like, for time to coin expenditure doesn't really make sense to me. And in playoffs, FUT Champions playoffs is actually a decent idea. I kind of like it. I think that's one of the things they've done well with. The lead up to it and the 1,500 points you need to play in the playoffs is ridiculous, but you know, the FUT Champs playoffs in general are good, and I enjoy it. And then another thing, you know, like the FUT Champions finals is hilarious to me, because I understand it's 20 games, all right? 20 games is perfect, and for the casuals and stuff like that, great. You know, even for me, I get to enjoy my weekend now, rather than, you know, doing stupid stuff, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to grind as much. I can grind throughout the week instead a little bit more, it feels. And there's less going on the weekends. So I'm kind of saving myself for qualifiers and stuff, so it's nice. But the issue is with FUT Champs Finals is it's supposed to be 20 games. But I can bet, all right, you play a maximum of 12 games a weekend, I'd say. Like I understand, all right? So I see its positives, but there's no incentive for anybody to really put more time in. That's as a whole in FIFA 22 so far. But like, all right, let's just talk about FUT Champs Finals. Like, 20 games, but you only play 12 max, because you're either getting free wins or giving free wins. For the most part. So like 12 games in a weekend, it's great, don't get me wrong, but I just wish there was more incentive to play more games. So like, I'm not asking for something ridiculous. I just mean keep the rewards the way they are, but maybe give more rewards, you know, if possible, especially to the higher ranked tiers, which I'll get into a bit later as well. I'll give you a few different kind of ideas on how to do that. And let me just say as well, so speaking to the FIFA analyst last night, a good friend of mine, Alex, is a good guy. We've gotten really close over the last few weeks, I'd say. Why is that sound playing? All right. Yeah, we've gotten really close over the last few weeks, and yeah, we have some good chats about some stuff. So this is one of the chats that we had last night. So he did mention, I'm sorry, Al, if I'm robbing your content here, but traders in an hour make about 100 grand. All right, so you know what I mean? They could probably make 100 grand if they did trade for an hour. And what do gameplay guys make an hour? Like, for playing the game? Like, I'd say, including rewards, I'd say 15k an hour for playing. You know, and that's probably being generous. I'm trying to think, you know, and make it make sense. Like, how many, like, per hour, how much does a gameplay guy make in coins in an hour? And I'd say it's about 15k. which is not a lot of coins, is it, realistically? Like, I'm just trying to think of different ways and how we can make that gap smaller between traders and gameplay guys. And it's fine. I'm finding it fairly difficult. But all right, without traders and without gameplay guys, even the menu lads, all right? We've been playing FIFA for a month now, as I mentioned. And, like, the best SBCs that we've had so far in a month have been Fekir and Fofana, for sure, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I genuinely think I'm right. And then, like, when you look at the one-to-watch promo, man, they got that wrong this year, man. They got that wrong, in my opinion. Like, the 3 SBCs that we had in one-to-watch, there could have been one or two more, but 3 that I can remember were all Dutch. You know what I mean? So, like, why are you giving us all these Dutch SBCs, want-to-watch SBCs, man? I don't understand. And there was 0 Prem SBCs, bar CR7, in general. Not even just in the want-to-watch promo, as far as I can remember. I could be wrong about that, too. This is just things that I've written down and I'm just going to blurt out. Like, I haven't really thought about a lot of it, because I don't feel like this is very informal. I'm not calling out EA or anything. I'm just trying to see what exactly is going on and try and, you know, think out loud, pretty much. And then, like, the only other, say, the Sunday content, remember, like, we get player picks and blah, blah, blah. I understand it's very early in the cycle for all that kind of malarkey. But the only thing that we really did get was the 78 plus rare upgrade and the player pick between 2 people, between 2 players. And I just think both of them are awful. You know, I think rather than a player pick or an upgrade as such, like just a gold upgrade, I think it's nearly time for a Team of the Week upgrade. You know, I think a Team of the Week upgrade is actually necessary. But even so, would I do a Team of the Week upgrade? No, because there's actually very little players that you could even get from it that would render success. Mane and Son being probably the biggest 2 that I can think of. I don't really see anybody else there that I'd really use. So yeah, it's a bit shit, isn't it? Like, we are getting, let me just say as well, the 6 p.m. content that we're getting is just like a random pack, all right? A random untradeable pack, whether it be a 2 rare gold player pack, a 75 plus rare player pack, or being rare election players pack, let's say. And then just like a random SBC every second or third day, depending on the promo. Which, yeah, fair enough, I guess. But it's just mad to me, man. It's just so little compared to last year. And I'll talk about it a bit more because I'm going to go through the problems right now and we're going to go through the solutions at the end. And then, like, what I don't understand is, like, when the gameplay grind options are so low, why make the content on menus so weak? You know what I mean? Like, do you want us to spend more time playing or more time on menus? And you don't want us to spend time on objectives because there's no incentive. I don't want Cruz. You know, I just don't understand right now. None of it really correlates. There's not enough incentive to play heavy amounts of games, but also not enough, you know, to play to do menus and do objectives to satisfy anyone. So, like, we're kind of stuck in some sort of lull at the moment. We're only a month into the game, mind you. So I'm really just trying to rack around my brain and think, like, what's going on in their head? What are they slowing everything down for? You know, like, if they don't want us to play and they don't want a lot of content for the menus and stuff like that, what do they want? What are they wanting from us right now? Do they want us to not play the game? I could be wrong in saying this, but I looked last night and FIFA 22 only had 38,000 viewers a month into the game. I would love to look at last year's. I haven't looked at FIFA 21's audience back then, like this day back then, a year ago. But I'd love to. And I'd love to see, you know, if it's way down this year, because I feel like it is. I know on my streams it's been very low numbers, but that could be because none of my viewers are around at the times I was streaming, unluckiness, blah, blah, blah. It could be anything, really. But yeah, my viewers I feel like they're way down. So I'd imagine a lot of people are going through the same thing. So let me just talk about then some solutions. Okay, we're talking, like, because, like, again, I don't like moaning, as that's why I just done it with a smile on my face, because I'm trying to laugh a little bit. But I don't like moaning. I'd rather bring solutions to the table than problems. And I feel like I've talked about enough problems, so let's talk about some solutions. Make more rewards for people that play the game more often. That's just a no-brainer. Why are we being punished for playing the game more? And by punished, I mean we're getting the same as these blokes that are playing for 2 hours a week. I play for probably, let's see, if I stream 3 hours a day and play 1 hour, so I'd say I play at least 30 hours a week. But guys that are playing 6 to 7 hours a week get the exact same rewards as me. That doesn't really make sense to me, all right? So, like, for example, make 18 wins a rank for Div Rivals, you know what I mean? So 18 wins, so, like, currently it's 7. So why not just bump another one? Just make another one. like an elite rank, right? So you have rank 3, rank 2, rank 1. Make an elite rank after that. Why not? 18 wins. So then you get something pretty extortionate. It's just adding to it. You're not minusing anything. And I think a lot of people would go for the 18 because a lot of people play the game anyway because there's very little to do on content and menus. and obviously the next topic I'm going to talk about is there is currently no difference. I don't care what you say. There's no difference between 8 wins and 16 wins in FUT Champs. Like none. Zero. Because you still get your premium team of the week pack. And one of your, like even in 16 wins, one of your premium team of the week packs are discard anyway. Like genuinely, they are. They're discard. One of them is. The other, you might get a 40k player. But one of them is discard. So there's literally no difference. You might get one extra red, but who cares? Because reds are always dead. And the team of the week this week, only the most expensive player is Firmino, who was 34k. So, like, who cares about reds right now? We don't have any Messis. We don't have any Mbappes. We don't have any of that coming in soon. So, my solution for this would be give 16 wins a prime team of the week pack instead of 2 premium team of the week packs. So, or even a prime team of the week pack and another premium team of the week pack. So you're getting 9 in total. We've never seen a prime team of the week pack before. We've had an ultimate, which is 11. We've had a premium, which is 3. But prime should be 6, in my opinion. So a prime, so you wouldn't be able to pack the same 78 rateds twice, if that makes sense. That just makes sense to me. Because it's different. You're actually getting rewarded for getting, and you're getting different rewards compared to 12 and 8, which you aren't currently. All right, because like say for the ultimate packs and stuff like that, you just get lucky anyway. Like I saw Jay Ryder Gaming on stream today. He packed Matthias out of his rank 2 mega pack. So like it's all luck at the end of the day. So them kind of packs don't really matter anyway. Like you don't have more of a chance of getting somebody good in an ultimate pack realistically. You get lucky or you don't. That's the way it is. And now the next thing I'm going to talk about, obviously, which I mentioned previously, make playing the game as valuable as trading on the game. Now, that's going to be extremely difficult. If not the same, I think it should be at least a lot closer in the gap, between coin making via coins and coin making via gameplay. It'd benefit you way more to be a trader right now than a player coin-wise. So, like, you're not really incentivizing anybody to play the game. You're actually incentivizing them to not play the game. But you're not incentivizing any content. You just want them to trade all the time, it sounds. Right now, I'd say traders are the ones doing best on FIFA. Because they have content all the time. Because the market is gone. But everything else is kind of dead, in my opinion. The only reason that trading is still a thing and like you know what I mean, that is so alive right now is because that generates itself. The market generates itself. So, and it's very dead still. But you know what I mean. You can find ways and how's about it. About it? Okay. All right, next thing we're going to talk about, solution-wise, is for player SBCs, bring out a community vote every week with some player options. And give us the power, as a community, to vote on these players, and then we decide, we take control of what comes out and what SBC we get. At least one a week, all right? Because right now, the stuff that we're getting, none of us really wants. Genuinely. Like, Fekir was really good, don't get me wrong. And so is Fofana. But, like, and I understand we get the player of the month that we get to vote on and stuff, but do we really have much say on that anyway? Probably not. But yeah, just we need to get more. You know what I mean? If we have a vote every single week, I think it'd just benefit us way more. So why not do it for us? All right. Let me see. We have the next. Obviously, talking about player SBCs. One thing, please vary the players that are coming out. Oh my God! If I see one more Son or one more Politano, I'm going to cry. Like, I just want to see some mad players get some cards. Why is it always the same? Always the same. So, like, just bring out some other cards. Give some people a bit of things to try out, some new cards and stuff like that. Like, you have Danny Aarons that found Silas. You found Kazu and all these players. Bring out some SBCs of wacky-ass players for some people to generate behind and maybe gain an audience for loving a specific card that's kind of outrageous. Like, Cruz gets the odd objective and the odd cards, back in the day. Politano always gets them. Bring out some new cards that people can, find some sort of base and audience behind. Because right now it's just the same every single year, and we're getting the same cards every single year because there's already an audience for them. Like your Son, your Mertens, your Politano. Everybody already knows them and already kind of likes them, so they keep bringing them out because, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, so the last point I'm going to mention here is it's time to bring out some long milestone players, all right? Remember Van Bergen from last year? Yeah, like he didn't take long to get, but he was really good. Gravenberch from last year, Rico Henry from last year. there was a lot of milestone players that were really good, and I really liked them. I think that was so, and even who was it? Sinkraven. I love that card. That left back off Bayer Leverkusen. I got a lot of use out of him. So I think they should be coming out soon. I'm not sure if FIFA or EA plan on bringing them out, but I'd like to see them out because I like the cards and they can be good. So that's something I really think they're missing out on, because friendlies mode is so untouched right now, bar like Silver Stars. Silver Stars is the only thing that I'm seeing coming out on a regular basis. So that's really it, you know. Bring out some high-end cards that you need to win like 500 games for. Why not? Why not? You know, like what are you doing wrong there? You're only giving more incentive to grind the game. Like, what's wrong with doing it? If you have an answer for that, what is wrong with bringing out really high-end cards for a shitload of games? What's the issue with that? Let me know in the comments. And then obviously, all right, let me just leave it on the note and saying, please just reward people for playing your game. You know, like man, I'm a gameplay guy, so of course I'm gonna say that. But like, man, the amount of hours all of us have put in over the last like 3-4 years at least, and you never really get rewarded, do you? Like, you might get lucky in a pack here and there, but that's for getting lucky in a pack, but not for playing the game, realistically. Yeah, it's just a few issues that I have with the game, boys and girls, but I'm going to leave it there, all right? Today is Sunday. Manchester United are playing Liverpool. I predict that United are going to win 2-1. Thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. Enjoy your Sunday and enjoy your bank holiday Monday, if it is a bank holiday where you are. Thanks very much. It's been Example. Good luck.